It's only 38 days from the November 8th, 2016 election. It's already Friday, the final day of September broadcast that we have left. It is September 30th, 2016. I'm your host, Alex Jones. We're going to be here for the next 4 hours. We have former prosecutor, lawyer, broadcaster Lionel from Lionel Media joining us to break down the debate, his analysis of it. We're also going to be taking your phone calls today. I'm looking at drudgereport.com right now. Hillary Clinton in a new LA Times poll, and I've looked at the methodology of this poll. It is basically leaning slightly towards Hillary, but is fairer, and that's why consistently Donald Trump the last, 4 months, has always, even when he was the presumptive nominee in the month or so before the RNC in Cleveland, he was 5, 6, 7 points ahead of her. Generally, he's been about 3, 4 points ahead. And right now, he is almost 6 points ahead. It's almost 6 points. Clinton in September down 5 points. Dead people are registered to vote in Virginia. You can, of course, guess what party they're with. They got D's in front of them. And we've got a breakdown of the electoral map. We've got a lot of this news also on Infowars.com. But Drudge, is it so easy to find with that elegant, simple layout? And I'm tempted to copy, but I'm not going to do it. But battle for the White House. I kind of did with the Jones report, but we never really updated it, right? The point is, plus, you got to be up 24 hours a day to be able to update it the way Drudge does. I'm certainly glad Drudge is there, aren't you? Infowars.com is loaded with important news as well. Trump has come out and said what we said that night and what we said the next day, that the debate was rigged. And it was rigged. When you get asked 40-plus questions and interrupted, and Lester Holt sits there and goes, no, you did not say that you were against the Iraq war. And Trump's like, yes, I did. Said it 3 times. No, you didn't. And I'm just sitting there watching that. We have the videos. Once in writing, then in a book, and then 3 times on video. So when I say 3 times, we have 3 times. And I've got a limited staff, a limited crew of video editors and people to go and dig all this stuff up. That's why I go out and dig some of them up myself. But we need to take the 3 video clips of him in 2003, and then there's several more in 2004, and then even more in 2005. So how the media spins all this and fact checks him is they build a straw man, and they go out and they find where he was against the war, in 2006, and go, no, Trump, you were against it later. And then they show people a clip of him in 2006 lying by omission. There it is, 2003 clip backs up Trump on Iraq war opposition. And he says, very politely, I'm not Bush's enemy, but I really think this isn't a good idea, and maybe we shouldn't be doing this. And then he goes on to say, I don't think we should be doing it. I don't think we should be doing it. We should get other countries who also support this. We need to do more intelligence. We need to look at the facts on this. And so they just have Hillary get up on TV and say, no, you didn't. And it's all a big con game. The latest hoax, the video's up on Infowars.com, is a woman has come out, a reporter, and says that months and months and months ago, she's only bringing this up now, and she's crowded with all these reporters bumping into each other. It's a feeding frenzy, fighting to get to Trump. And the woman doesn't look like a reporter, but she's sitting there with a camera in his face. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. He goes, okay, you're a reporter. I'll answer your question. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been a celebrity, and I'm certainly not a celebrity like Donald Trump, and I'm not trying to brag say I'm a celebrity, but you've seen live footage, feeds, and it's been on the national news. When I go out to a political event, I mean, it's like crowds almost falling over me. It's very, very scary. In fact, when I was covering Bilderberg, and there was a crowd of almost 4,000 people outside the hotel, and they were fans, it was people like falling over like a rock concert, and I had to get out of there. I mean, this could be dangerous.
A conservative website that's called the Drudge Report pulled out all the stops today.
I had a Supreme Court justice tell me to my face, it's over for me. I said, Matt, it's over for you. They've got the votes now to enforce copyright law. You're out of there. They're going to make it so headlines, you can't even use headlines.
This is the Savage Nation. We are having difficulties with today's program. I read you some of the side effects of levodopa, and then I was cut off the air. and the side effects are very serious. They match one of the candidates.
Wait until these copyright laws work their way up and the Supreme Court decides you cannot have a website with news headlines linking across the board. Hillary Clinton with the NSA, good luck if you dissent. Good luck.
Some people love him, some people hate him, and the White House may fear him because they can't control him.
I've been saying they could put Hillary Clinton's brain in a jar in the Oval Office and she'd be elected. Anybody who is 70 years old who's hypothyroid, you do not elect president, ladies and gentlemen. You don't do it.
Today, the leading conservative website's headline was this: Civil War, Senate to go for handgun.
I challenge Hillary. Take away your Secret Service. Take it away now. Take away your Secret Service. Dismiss them. Have no security around you. Have no guns around you, Hillary. I dare you. I dare you. Obama, same thing. Drop your guns, Obama. Take your Secret Service away, Obama. Take it all away. Leave the White House unguarded, Obama. Let everybody know there's no guns on the White House grounds, Obama. You know what would happen in 30 seconds? Both of those people would no longer be on planet Earth. So they're asking us to drop our guns and to drop our security measures.
And then the White House shot back and said, made some cheap shot about, oh, he used to be relevant. Are you kidding me? Matt Drudge used to be relevant. Let me give you the numbers. In 1 month, you go on the website, almost 810 million unique views on the Drudge Report.
You're an American standing up, tough, facing these headwinds. Wow, are they blowing? And this is the reason why I came to see you, Alex. You are one of the very few who are operating under this theory to be an independent American, in a big way. If your calling is media, fine. If your calling is sports, whatever it is, you've got to be the greatest you can be now. Now.
Free speech is the dread of tyrants. Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's the Alex Jones Show, because there is a war on for your mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, we put together that little video out of the 45-minute interview we had with Drudge last year because that's really a powerful interview. And we're making a few more of those intros because so much of what he said a year ago is really pertinent. Can you imagine having Matt Drudge back on the radio? I mean, just how riveting the things he talked about were. It's just amazing. And we need Matt Drudge, and I've not been emailing him or trying to call him, but I think I am. Like, make me do this today, Buckley, because I'm pretty bad about not bugging people either. I need to go ahead and reach out and try to get him on the show because I understand things are compacted. I understand that, things are accelerating. And so if Drudge usually does an interview every 3-4 years, and he gave me one of those, probably one of the most coveted interviews there is out there, I just hope he gives somebody the interview because he needs to talk about what's going on. And I've heard a few of the other interviews he's done a few years before he did mine, and they weren't as powerful and they weren't as big. So that's what I'm saying, is that I am going to ask Drudge for another interview. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. You don't let them break your will. Go to Infowars.com/app and download an app that cost us over $200,000 and took us over a year to develop, that we're going to be expanding on the next few months with free video and audio and podcast feeds and breaking news and alerts and so much more. Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action. It's only 38 days from the November 8th, 2016 election. It's already Friday, the final day of September broadcast. What, 4 months? Has always, even when he was the presumptive nominee in the month or so before the RNC in Cleveland, he was 5, 6, 7 points ahead of her. Generally, he's been about 3, 4 points ahead. Phone calls today. I'm looking at drudgereport.com right now. Hillary Clinton in a new LA Times poll, and I've looked at the methodology of this poll. It is basically leaning slightly towards Hillary, but is fairer, and that's why consistently Donald Trump... that we have left. It is September 30th, 2016. I'm your host, Alex Jones. We're going to be here for the next 4 hours. We have former prosecutor, lawyer, broadcaster Lionel from Lionel Media joining us to break down the debate, his analysis of it. We're also going to be taking your